Playing no autoplay game or no auto games is the reason why people have more feelings of how to get a real experience in some games. No auto game mostly makes the player way more focused on the storyline, the gameplay, the visual cutscenes, the strategy. These all are only good for a player who has more of free time to do it at all. Top 12 Best No Autoplay Games on 2023 for Android iOS MMORPG RPG Strategy. You can support this channel and send us a special thanks. Down Awakens Vitality. Down Awakens Vitality. This survival game doesn't have any auto, no auto path, no auto shot, no auto quest, and this kind of game is what the people are looking for, especially for the players who prefer to play hardcore games and have more time to enjoy the manual gameplay. But don't worry, because the next main quest you will get a hint to the next quest just appeared on the road, and actually it's really easy to find. For me, this game has a AAA tier graphic with a super high graphic. Even my phone has a high spec, but the game setting doesn't allow me to turn into a max setting graphic. The gameplay is we will try to survive from the zombie attack along the way, get some material to crafting and ride your motorbike to make it easier to explore the huge open world no auto game survival Android iOS. Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry Peak of Combat Global. Seriously, no one will believe if this best console game will port to mobile platform. Now, we all realize how powerful the mobile devices are now, if we compare them a few times ago. Take your seat tight, because Devil May Cry Mobile has a very good graphic in ultra setting and really reasonable for a mid-spec phone. It seems the developer really takes seriously to make this game optimized on Android iOS. The game has been announced and will go global. Even now, you can play it in Taiwan version, but don't worry, because it has an English tutorial voiceover and also the English subtitles. If you never played this game, then this is the best action hack and slash with so many combination skill with various buttons we can combine. Those combinations will make a perfect damage to the enemy. Limbus Company. Limbus Company. This no auto game has a really unique gameplay that we never see it before, especially a combination between white and dark theme make the game has more unique characteristic. The gameplay is we can strengthen our attack power in game by combining the same scene at least 2+ to activate the chain skill scene. Actually, this game is quite strategical, so please take your time to think of the best combination skin to make a perfect combo. The visual combat effect is really simple without so much animation. That's really good to save your time for the next battle. Mistfall. Mistfall is a new action TPS game with a RPG concept, so this game has so much story that we need to see starting from the prologue until you play it. Honestly, I was surprised that this game has no autoplay at all, like combat and the quests we should find by ourselves, such a rare game for a new huge open world game. The gameplay is we will fight against a necromancer and she will revive some dark creature like a zombie. Because I have been playing it on the first CBT, it seems like Mistfall really needs more development, especially on the graphic rendering to the new place. Arena Breakout. Arena Breakout. Finally, this game released on Play Store, but still on early access beta. Look at the graphic, is unbelievable with the highest quality of console visual. I really love the way all of the NPC move and talk. It feels so realistic, just like the war in a real life. The gameplay is we must take care of our ammo because the number of ammo that we can collect is really limited. So aiming in the right timing is a good way to keep our character alive. The character creation is not so many options, but when you come into the game, the ambience is absolutely detailed. I'm pretty sure the developer is focused on the gameplay. The gameplay is a semi-open world game, so we must enter the main quest to play it. Take your time to upgrade your character weapon in the lobby. Make sure you wear a military vest and take more magazine ammo. Volzerk. This game should be a good example for the game's developer to make a new game style and not be repetitive and generic. The game size is really reasonable and impressed me. I just need a space of 700 MB anyway. But the game's quality, the huge open world, the music, visual cutscenes, everything looks super interesting. No doubt, so many players get a new experience while playing Volzerk. This RPG is no auto at all, no auto quest, no auto attack, and no auto skill. We all need to play it manually and enjoy the atmosphere of the Monster Hunter game. Make sure to catch and pairing in yourself with a new monster. If it's success, then you will have a new ally on your side. Blade of God 2 Origins. Blade of God 2 Origins. Please tell me why this game has a lower rate on the Play Store. But seriously, for me, this game is a AAA tier action RPG. The graphic has been optimized for a medium spec phone, and you can enjoy the Dark Soul mobile vibes. The action game has a new level, which is we need to maintain energy. If the energy is running down, then you cannot dash and even attack. Just wait a few seconds to refill the energy to fill up again. I feel like this game's level is getting easier than when I played on CBT testing. The boss battle doesn't deal high damage. I hope the developer make it become a hardcore, no auto RPG game mobile. Toram Online. Toram Online, one of the best no-auto multiplayer games on mobile, or mostly players love to play MMORPG no-auto. Then I would like to recommend this game. Toram Online has so many various equipment that we can craft with more than 1,000 armor, weapons, and accessories. To go anywhere, we should go manually, and I really love the developer giving the player a run features, which is it will save our time a lot. In combat, the character will do an auto basic attack, but we should tap the skill manually to deal a higher damage. The game has existed for more than 10 years. Project Evo. Project Evo. This game is still in beta testing because it has so many interested people in pre-registering that make developers make a queue up in a certain time for a lucky player who wants to try the first Unreal Engine 5 games on Android iOS. When you play on it, I'm sure the server can maintain the number of the beta tester player. The game has a very good mechanism gameplay, so we will compete with all of the online players to kill each other and get their items by looting his items. So make sure you prepare yourself first before having a combat. I really love that the developer makes this survival game as one of the no autoplay games on Android iOS. And Innocence. Innocence is made by a Subimo developer. For the first time, they make a game that contains auto, but I suggest you don't play the auto because the auto is only for basic attack and you will get a higher chance to lose your game. When you play it manually, you can do burst damage, switching the character as you want to make a perfect combo and also using your ultimate skill. Even though the game is 2D, but I really enjoy the background landscape. The visual is really good. Albion. I will never forget this MMORPG on my list of no autoplay game MMORPG, especially the game just released on Asian that makes more and more players will easily access it. I will rate 10 to 10 because Albion is rich in features and 100% has a classical MMORPG. We can trade players to players, duel, PvP, guild war. Survival skill is neat to collect some resources like cutting the wood, getting the ore, and many more. This feature is for crafting a new powerful equipment. The Mistress story. The Mistress story. Finally, we have one no auto game offline on this video list. When you buy this game on Play Store or App Store, I'm pretty sure you will never feel disappointed to play it. And even it's a really worth offline RPG game with no auto, the game size is quite small, but the level of detail is very impressive and has a sharp graphic. We can increase and upgrade our attribute character status, get a free treasure chest. Sometimes you will find nice cutscenes when you achieve a main quest. The music is really JRPG, so adorable to listen.